Hey everyone and welcome, it's Libby from Meister Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Warramai First Nations people and I'd love to welcome you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies with us today. After those last two rather heavy readings, I want to look at something a bit lighter, as if US politics can be called something a little bit lighter. What I want to have a look at is, Bannon's obviously appealing his 4-month prison sentence for contempt of Congress. Now, rest assured, the 4-month sentence is purely for contempt of Congress. Yes, we all know he deserves 10 times that, if not more. But it is purely because he failed to appear as per the subpoena before the January the 6th Commission. That is all this case was about, and that's all he's been sentenced on. So I want to have a look to see whether his appeal will be successful. Gut feeling is telling me it's not, because there is an example needing to be made. And then I want to have a quick look at, because of what's happened with Bannon, will Trump appear before January the 6th? And a little bit into that. I have read on Trump appearing before January 6th before. It was a if he does, this is what he will do. So we might go a little bit further into that. So I'm just going to start with pendulum to start with, just to ask the question, then we'll have a look at some cards in regards to these two first questions, and then we'll move on to some others. Okay, good morning, guys. Yes, I have saged everywhere, so the energies are a lot better, a lot lighter. Hey guys, yes, I can see that you are reading and raring. Will Steve Bannon's appeal against his contempt of Congress succeed? No. Very strong no. Okay, next question, please. Trump is subpoenaed to appear before the January 6th committee. I believe it is November the 14th. Will Trump appear? Will Trump go in front of the January 6th? Right. Can you tell me, please, Pendulum? Thank you. So yes, he will. Will it be live, which is what he was wanting? Will his appearance be live? Ooh, refusing to move at all. So that decision obviously hasn't been made. Okay, can I ask a question, please? Thank you. Will he frantically plead the fifth the whole way through? Will he plead the fifth the whole way through? Still going in seconds. Will Trump plead the fifth? Will he plead the fifth at any part? Okay, that's what he is waiting for. So yeah, he will on occasion appeal the fifth. Can I ask a question, please? Will he perjure himself? Because he'll be under oath. Will he perjure himself? No. Okay, last question. Can I ask a question, please? Can I ask a question? Thank you. Will his lawyers be hammering it? Yeah. His lawyers will be hammering into him. Hammering into him that if he even remotely feels like perjuring himself, he's to plead the fifth. Okay. Bugger. Okay, but I have never seen that it's the January the 6th that's going to take him down. As in take him down. I do see that he will, I still see it as clear as day, that it is the IRS, State Department New York, that's going to be the big case for Trump. And, okay, thank you. What I'm getting is that the fallout from that for Trump is that his health will deteriorate so quickly that he won't be in any condition for all this other stuff that's coming out, and he's going to end up in, I don't know where it is, I just see him in like a corridor next to a big picture window. He's sitting in literally a vinyl armchair. It's not leather, it's vinyl. He's dishevelled, muttering to himself about how unfair everything is, while picking at the vinyl piping on the arms of the chair. No visitors, no money, no friends. And the other day when Denise from Spiritual Growth was reading on him in regards to his health, she saw very clearly that he has come to a realisation that he can't get out of this, and I actually felt stomach ulcers, vomiting from stomach ulcers. Don't wish that on anybody. Okay, tell me about, okay, very quickly, 4 cards, Bannon's appeal. How's that going to go down? Actually, no, I'll do a full Celtic and we'll just run through it very quickly. Bannon's appeal, using my Trip and Wait tarot. Bannon's appeal. Tell me about Bannon's appeal. Steve Bannon's appeal regarding contempt of Congress. Wants that one. Okay. Walking away. I don't even know whether it will go to appeal, whether the appeal will get there. Walking away, giving up. What is no longer serving could be simply walking away from it. Challenged by strength. So the prosecution case is so strong. I mean, there's no question about it. I am starting to wonder whether the appeal is even going to go ahead because the prosecution case is so strong. At the base is the Lovers, the Foundation. It is all about contracts that Bannon had made in the past, agreements, uncomfortable, unbalanced agreements that has been overseen. In the past, the lawmakers, the cat that sees everything, crowning the reading. Choices to be made. Also illusion and delusion. Bannon was just completely deluded, and I wonder whether he was smoking this particular thing. He was blinded by the choices of the promises of power and wealth, and that he could get away with anything, and that it was all the choices were in his court, and he's realised that that's not the case. Immediate future. We've got the Trump org showing up here. Immediate future, something in regards to Trump org. Last time I read on Bannon as to whether he would be found guilty, I did say that he was going to, it was very clearly shown that he was going to try and negotiate an offer. However, the offer was rejected because whatever information he had, they had it all already. And okay, this is the oligarchs, immediate future. Trump org, the oligarchs. Let's see where it goes. Okay. Could also be that he was distracted by the money, but this is the immediate future. Getting Trump org for some reason. Okay. Externally. He still has access to his podcast. He's still trying to get his message through. He's still orating his blurb, so to speak. But internally, the Queen of Cups, you've got the Queen of Wands here, the lawmakers, the Queen of Cups here. She has something in her cup that is yet to be revealed, and she is very aware of what it is. She's staring at it intently, deciding whether to play it or not. Oh, thank you. Bannon has something in his cup that he is very intently deciding whether to play it or not. Thank you. Thanks, Master. Love it when he corrects me mid-reading. So he is in an emotional turmoil, and he is wondering whether to release this information. Okay. Hopes and fears. New start. Setting out on a new journey. Foolishness. Thank you, Master. Foolishness. this is what's put Bannon in this place in the first place, is his foolishness in trusting others. Okay, the outcome, well, that doesn't need explaining. Queen of Pentacles in regards to domestic security, King of Swords in regards to the law, the prosecution, the judge. Okay. A lot of work going on behind the scenes in regards to this. Okay. Mother Russia. An inevitability. Emotionally overwhelming. The Tower moment. Something is going to be revealed. Something is going to be brought to the surface, brought into the light. That is seedily unpleasant. Very unpleasant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana. Manifestation of possibilities. Right, I don't normally read upside down, but this one has come up upside down, and it is about it's not going to be a victory. It's not going to be a victory, and somewhere in this is the King of Pentacles. And he's really anxious about what Bannon knows. There is something that is going to be revealed, a harsh truth that is going to be revealed. It's going to come out quickly. Yep, and it's going to come out quickly. Base, we've got the lawmakers, the truth, whistleblower. Feeling battered and battled in regards to the money. Here's his money laundering, his money wiring. The mercenary, and times are changing as something is going to come out of left field. Okay, that was a bit of a story there, and I was actually a bit surprised to see Trump pop up. But what I'm getting from this, and feel free to go back and rewind it and have another look, is that I will just ask, just quickly. Hey guys, in regards to these cards, is Bannon going to whistleblow on Trump? And that's a yes. That is a yes. So what I think is that he's incredibly disappointed. He feels like he's been foolish, he's been played. And he's going to whistleblow on Trump because he feels like he's been betrayed, complete and utter downfall. But we had the Tower card, we had the things not yet revealed, we had the Moon card, the High Priestess card. It's all going to be it's actually going to be very seedy once Bannon finds himself in jail. He's going to have clarity about that he was played. And to be honest, if you're a nasty piece of work, being played by a nasty piece of work, then you become a nasty piece of work. Okay, don't know where that came from. Yes, I do. Okay, tell me about... I had formulated in my mind Trump appearing before the January the 6th, and this is he's just going to try and defend himself. He's going to try and defend himself, but it's not going to work. Let's have a quick look. Trump appearing before the January the 6th committee. I'm getting that he will. What have we got popped out there? January 6th committee. He's going to find it emotionally overwhelming and loss. This is just going Ace of Swords at the bottom. Tell me about Trump appearing before January the 6th. Tell me about Trump appearing before the January 6th committee. January 6th committee. January 6th committee. Tell me about Trump appearing before January 6th. Okay, these are thrown out at me. he thinks he still has choices. He's under the illusion that he still has choices. He's doing this to be in the limelight. He thinks he's going to be victorious. However, he is going to be challenged by this information coming out. These wands are information, messages coming out. I know a lot of people say this is the celebration card, but I never see it as a celebration, because if you look in the background here, everybody's walking away. There is nobody celebrating except for these two figures in the middle. Everybody else is disinterested. So he's going to find himself hemmed in by this information. He's under the illusion that he still has choices. He's actually really anxious. This is the past, but I'm talking about something that's going to take place in the future. So at the moment, he is really anxious about going forward into this. He's not sleeping. Crowning, Russia. Ooh, man. Okay. There's the him in the immediate future. So there is information that he's going to find himself hemmed in regards to, and it's something to do with his contacts with Russia. Here he is in the immediate future. Externally, there is something out of left field. The January 6th committee have something completely bombshell left field that they are going to reveal. Internally, Trump, complete and utter downfall that is going to expose and lead to his complete and utter downfall. Wow. Okay, hopes and fears. You've got this emotional overwhelming again, but it is also a hope. It is also a hope card about a new start. A new start. You've got these doves of peace cleansing out what has gone before. Okay, thank you. Outcome, loss and disappointment. This is Trump at the January 6th committee. Wow, these can't be worse cards for him than if I tried. Loss and disappointment. He's going to find himself restricted. There is information that has yet to be revealed. Walking away. Isolated but also under investigation. This is going to lead to GOP infighting and strength. See who's next. Strength to the Trump org case. Here's the lawmakers looking at the Trump org case. Strength to the Trump org case and truth coming forward. And here we have January 6th committee, but also Letitia James. He's going to find himself wounded and retreating, and is also about ill health. Really couldn't have pulled worse cards for him if I tried. We've got anxiety, downfall, something out of left field that's going to be exposed, loss, restriction, this thing that's going to be revealed, not yet revealed, having to walk away, and isolation. And Russia. There is something that is going to come forward, so he'll be under oath, and there is something that is going to come forward in regards to the information. So now you've got to remember, the January 6th committee cannot prosecute, but they will be giving everything to the DOJ. So there, everything that comes out. So with Trump being under oath, is he going to reveal something? There is another question I wanted to have a look at, but I might leave that till tomorrow. Is Trump going to reveal something that is going to cause him to be restricted? Is Trump going to reveal something? He's going to be under oath. Is he going to be backed into a corner where he has no choice but to reveal something that will result in him being restricted? Is Trump going to be backed into a corner while he's under oath? He's going in there thinking he still has choices. Oh, there's too many flipped out. He's going to go in there thinking he still has choices. And he doesn't. Thank you. Is Trump going to be backed into a corner where he's going to be forced to reveal something that is going to cause him to be restricted? Okay. There is work going on behind the scenes. A lot of work. Dotting the I's and crossing the T's. The truth is being loaded into this boat and moved out of these stormy waters to a calmer future. Yes, there is something going to be revealed in regards to mercenary actions that is going to lead to Trump being restricted. In some way it's also going to reflect on Trump org, where he's going to be wounded in battle. What's on the base? Insecurity, infighting. The Biden administration, which can also be the DOJ, in regards to money. Okay. So I think what's going to happen is he's going to, they know, there's going to be something revealed in regards to mercenary actions that's going to lead to him being restricted. And it has to do also with Trump org and Trump, the downfall of Trump org. It's to do with money. To do with money that he... money laundering, wire fraud, paying for something. He's going to reveal something that is going to land him in real hot water. Okay, let's look forward to that. He may inadvertently do it, but he's going to do it. We shall see. Thank you for putting up with me in regards to this. Wasn't a real decisive reading. It's one of those, there's something but not sure what it is, and we won't find out till it happens. So waiting with bated breath for another 3 weeks to see what happens in the middle of November. Okay, take care. Look after yourselves. Bye-bye.